Welcome back to another edition of Bastards YouTube. Terry and Nick here. We are going to make our picks for this Red Sox Cardinals series. This is taking place at Fenway. Friday, we got a 7:10 p.m. start. That is Adam Wainwright versus the long-lost James Paxton. Who do you like, Nick?
Like I said on our last show, it's going to be a matter of if James Paxton actually finds the mound tonight and actually is at Fenway Park ready to go. Wainwright's coming off his last start, went 5 innings. It was his first start that he had of his season, gave up 4 runs on 8 hits, got a no decision for the Cardinals. The Cardinals are not having a good season right now. They are 13-25 so far on the young season right now. I'm going to go with the Cardinals, though, on this game. I just have I don't really have a feeling yet on what James Paxton's going to even do for the Red Sox right now. So I'm going to go with Paxton. I'm going to go with, Wainwright in this game for tonight. Cardinals with the victory.
Wainwright is showing a 7.20 ERA. He's only made 1 start, gave up 4 runs over 5 innings. Not a terrible start by any means, and certainly not in terms of, Red Sox standards. That would be a great start. So I don't trust Paxton either. If he's not good enough to get minor leaguers out, he's not going to be good enough to get this Cardinals team out, which is starting to rebound finally. I don't know if they can come all the way back, but Paxton also, in a very short sample size, has an ERA over 6 at Fenway Park. Yep. So I'm going to take the Cardinals just like you are. Game 2, this is a Saturday afternoon, 4:10 p.m. start. Steven Matz versus Christopher Sale. Who do you like in that one?
I'm going to go with the Red Sox in this one. I'm going to go with a decent outing for Chris Sale. I don't think he's going to light the world on fire. I think he's going to be a 5 or 6 inning start, get a quality outing from it. Matz's numbers this season are terrible. Terrible. He's got a 5.70 ERA right now. He's 0-4. I see the offense coming out in a firing squad on Saturday and giving the Red Sox the victory in the Saturday afternoon game.
I'm going to agree with you once again. Chris Sale has essentially been fine as long as he's not pitching against an American League East team. I'm still not super confident in him long term, but I've got to ride his momentum here. Steven Matz hasn't pitched great. He doesn't seem to get going more than 5 innings. I think Red Sox tend to tune up other teams' bullpens as well. So I just don't think this is a very good matchup here, for the Cardinals. So I'm actually going to pick Chris Sale. I think it's only the first.
I'm shocked about it too.
First or second time I've done that. So we agree through the first 2. Finally, on Sunday, we have the first ESPN game of the season. That will be Miles Mikolas versus Corey Kluber at 7:10 p.m. Who do you like in that one?
I'm amazed that ESPN didn't flex this game out because I just don't think it's that worthy of a 7 o'clock game. However, I think this is going to be both teams coming out with a big offensive attack. It's going to be the matter of who keeps their team in the game the longest. I see the Red Sox getting the win here. I do not see Corey Kluber getting it. Just so we remember, he had it on his last start. He had a quality start against the Phillies, 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, got the W. Mikolas 1-1 so far with a 5.40 ERA. I see the Red Sox, though, taking the edge in this one and taking the series on this Sunday night game. But it's going to be a big bullpen game. It's going to be a lot of hitting. If you like offense, I think both sides will be coming out swinging. And I want to make sure that we highlight one particular player to be careful with this series. That's Paul Goldschmidt. Always in the MVP consideration, and he's off to a good start for the Cardinals. He's their big thumper with a 306 batting average and kind of is the big force in that Cardinals lineup. Arenado is not doing great right now with a 233 average. It's a slow start for him, but I do think he's going to start to get going, and I've always liked him over at the hot corner there for third base. So those are their big guys that you got to be careful with from everything, but I see the Red Sox getting a nice series win out of this series against the Cardinals.
I guess maybe for the first time all season, we're going to agree on every single game all the way through. I will say though that the third game is the game where I'm the least confident in any of the picks. Mikolas has had a pretty decent last few games after a rough start, which is surprising because he pitched in the WBC for Team America, so he should have been more ramped up, than anyone. But Kluber's been pitching good enough. I mean, I just got to go at face value here. We're going to use a lot of relievers in game one with Paxton. If Sale is anything less than decent, that's going to be another taxing bullpen game where they're going at least 4 or 5 innings. And then, so who knows what Corey Kluber will have left in support. Right. They might need a 6 or 7 inning game out of him, but
it could be a big bullpen weekend. Definitely a big bullpen weekend game, or for all games. So hopefully the arms are rested because they're all going to need to be tested.
It could be, yeah. But I will give a very slight edge to the Red Sox in game 3. So we each have them winning the series 2-1. So hope everybody enjoys it. We did our most recent episode on James Paxton. So again, go into our archives and get our extended thoughts on him. If he pitches a gem tonight, we'll just have to wear it.
Well, last thing I wanted to say, too, a big congratulations to Kenley Jensen for career save number 400. That was awesome to see, and against his former team with the Braves. That was one of the more fun wins that we had, I think, Terry, in this season. That game against Atlanta on Wednesday evening was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Bayo was going up against the Braves bullpen, and both sides pitched fairly well, but the Red Sox just capitalized on a few opportunities, and then Casas put it away in the end. So
Bloom is looking good right now.
I guess so. We'll see. All right. You everyone enjoy the series this weekend. We'll be back